Morning, guys. This is Bye Bye Money. It's been a while since I posted. Um, yeah, I took on this journey to try to double a 2K account and um, realized there's a couple things. I started losing money and I wanted to, so I took a hiatus from posting and social media just to focus on being profitable and spent the last couple months just working on a sim account, doubling sim accounts, and figuring out, working out the kinks of a certain strategy that works best for me. Essentially, it's a modification of um, max price action trading, and so um, yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things I had to learn big time, big time. First off, when I first started, I doubled an account without commissions, and when I turned on commissions, I didn't think it would be that much different, but oh boy, it made a big difference in terms of making profits, and it trickled down to like my psyche, and um, just made it very difficult to become profitable because with commissions you had to be near perfect to um, become profitable, since really you take such huge amounts off with commissions with scalping. Swing trading commissions are not as impactful, but with scalping, commissions are a huge part of calculating risk and risk management, managing your capital. So I'm I had to adjust my strategy uh, to match the commissions. Um, yeah. Also on top of that, there are little things like not being filled automatically right when your targets hit. Because when you're a sim account, that typically just fills automatically, and had to adjust strategy for that. Also, um, with an overlay, you get sometimes these things I call ghost fills, where the MES, since this is an ES overlay on top of MES, sometimes the MES moves slightly different than the ES, and I'll get filled in certain spots which I didn't want to. So that also caused an issue. And lastly, also, I think my margins were way too small for the amount of shares I was trading. Um, and I realized I was trading too big, way too large for my account size. So I actually reduced my lot size to 3 contracts, 2 scalps, 1 runner, and um, in my margin, my beginning capital, I began with 5K. And so I'm on a journey right now to finish a 5K, doubling a 5K account, and I'm pretty much up 10%. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, so I traded a little last night, but up 10%. Right now it's 8:30 in the morning Eastern, and so I like to get in the market a little earlier because I have a full-time job, and so I like to trade these hours. Um, let's see here. So I started with 5K and started this. Let's see, last week of Thursday when the market started going crazy. Yes, really crazy. And so I started on Thursday, and I've been getting about 2%, I'll say, a day, um, which is about $100. 1 to 2% a day. That's kind of my goal. And yeah, I'm gonna try to double this 5K account, and this is gonna be my journey to it. But it's not gonna be fast. It's not gonna be get rich fast, easy kind of scam, whatever. It's yeah, I'm gonna take my time. Gain 1%. If you gain 1% a day, you'll double your account less than a year. But I'm on track right now about 2 to 3% a day. But I'm thinking this might take me about 2 to 3 months to double an account. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So and that wasn't a bad scalp here. I did see this, but I was a little hesitant because I thought we were wedging here. So this made a two-legged move, A, B, C, and then A. Yeah, so that's how I attract. That's how I like to track two-legged moves: A, B, C, A. At least when counting out loud. So we got a wedge here, and I thought we were wedging here, so I didn't want to take this two-legged move, thinking we were at the top of this wedge and it's gonna come back down. But I mean, it's a good candle, good signal bar, and yeah, you would obviously make your scalp. But thinking this was a wedge, didn't want to do it. But this could also be a double type of bottom and a good breakout right here, with a cup of handle on this side. So right now my chart looks like this. Yeah, this was open, this pink line. This red line was a huge gap that the ES made, and this is the opening of the gap, this is the closing of the gap, a couple months ago in February. So I marked those thinking those are key areas, and they were pretty key areas in terms of this bouncing off here and just rocketing back up off this support here. This was the closing of the gap from 2 months ago. And yeah, I have this huge channel starting from a couple days ago, and it just broke out with this channel, breaking out that channel. I did mark this kind of wedge here, and it broke down and came back up and retested it and came back up. So which makes sense. I have the 20 EMA, which is the solid line, and I have also 240 simple moving average behind it. So yes, it did spike up, but it's not finding a good follow through. This could be this could be a wedge that might break down here. This channel is made from these two lines. Quick things about channels, it's pretty simple, but I like to go over some stuff because I don't know who's watching. And also remind myself. To make a channel, you connect two points, extremes, where no other extremes are passing through it, and on the other side, you pick the extreme where if you connect it, no other points will overlap. So, I chose this one. I put it here just because it's easy when I readjust the channel, but it basically looks something like this channel. But I like to keep it like this because this is irrelevant to me on this side. And so I'm thinking people are seeing what I'm seeing. They're seeing kind of this wedge and they're a little confused. Will it break out or not? Already you have some things. You have a good signal bar and the bulls made profit. So there's bulls here with stop orders. And so Al Brooks likes to always talk about knowing when the market is in a limit phase or a stop order phase. And if it's limit orders, then it's going to range. If it's stop orders, then it's going to trend. By nature of the stop order, it pushes the market in one direction or the other. So you can see here people bought with stop orders. Whereas here, these two bars, you saw people buy with limit orders, creating a range. And so you kind of have this range right here. Also, I changed my tick count to 2,597. I know Mac uses 2K, but I like the 2,597 because to me, I think it's important to try to find the tick count that everyone else is using. And this is a Fibonacci number, 2597, closest to the 2K mark. And so I'm using the fib number because, well, they're natural numbers, and you know, humans tend to use Fibonacci's in their patterns naturally, and you see them in nature. So if this is a market, you know, essentially displaying human behavior, then Fibonacci numbers could come up here. Also, I noticed that this fib number, you get kind of good quality candles. I don't know. I just see candles that make sense. And one thing that I did notice is that there's a lot of gaps with the 2597 tick. And I think that to me is evidence that people are using it. So for instance, you have a gap here. You know, the open is not right at the close. I mean, you do see that in the 2K chart as well, but I see that a lot, right? Also right here, huge gap. Not huge gap, actually, it's just one tick still, but regardless, you see these gaps here, and the gaps are evidence to me that people are using it, because the strategy that people use oftentimes is when the bar closes, people tend to buy or close the market. And so this bar closed, and you had enough people to push this one tick down on the open, which shows to me that people are making their decision right when this bar closed, hence creating one tick lower because they bought the market and they're trying to sell. This didn't work. I don't know why people would try to sell right at this close. With such bullish bars plus on top of the 20 EMA, wouldn't be my move per se. But yeah, so that's kind of what that shows. Also here, people bought the close, so open one tick lower, and then it kind of went down, spiked down. Got 1 point for any bears there. Again, that's pretty risky. I don't know why you would sell there, but people did. A lot of people did, enough to push this one tick down in the open. Here you have a gap as well, this time above, and yeah, so you had the gap there. People bought at the close, so you have a lot of gaps. And to me, I think that kind of is proof that people are using this tick count. I didn't see as many gaps in the 2K chart. I mean, you might have, but for me, I just see a lot of gaps with this. So yeah, so welcome to my journey to doubling a 5K account. I'm thinking it's gonna take me about 2 to 3, maybe 6 months. I don't know, but doubling account within a year, I think, is my goal. So anything quicker than that is amazing. And the reason why I think doubling account in a year is a good goal to have is because if you continue to double accounts every year, then you're gonna kill the market in terms of gains, and typically 7% gains average, and I just think doubling account, if you keep doubling your account every year, then it's just a matter of time until you hit a point where doubling your account is just I don't know. So doubling account in a year to me is a good goal. So to me, if I can finish this in about 2-3 months, that'd be, in my mind, really quick. So hopefully I can post videos. I'm not sure every day, but as often as I can, to keep myself accountable. Also, a rest in peace to the group that that I was probably most active in, created by Michael Chin. I think the moderators closed it just because, you know, probably lawsuits and things like that. But not gonna lie, it was a good community, and brought a lot of people, and you know, there's some good coming out of that. And yeah, so I'm gonna look for a new community here, but I'll be posting these videos. Um, yeah, and doubling my count, so we'll see. All right, so you got some strong moves here. You got a range going on here, and it's gonna finish bullish. Looks like. Yeah, so if it's your first time, so ended at top, and also you saw another gap here closed. People bought the market right away, right there, right to close. They already made their 1 point easy, and so this might break through this wedge, but we'll see. Technically, it hasn't hit the top of the wedge yet. I readjusted it to this, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if you're not aware, I have all these numbers here. My chart looks crazy because all these numbers. The numbers are simply the tick count. Sorry, the leg count. And so I have a custom script that I made that counts legs for you. And you know, if you're not familiar with leg counting, I have another video about it. But Al Brooks, he stresses leg counting because the market likes to move in twos or threes even, and it's good to keep track of the leg counts. And so you have a leg count here. You know, the gray number is a first entry, and then you have second entry. Second entries are dark red. Third entries, fourth entries, sixth entries, they're oh, sorry, this is the first entry, second entry. A, B, C, second entry. A, B, C, second entry. So, sorry, yeah, this is the first pullback. A, B, C, second entry. But also you have the A, B, C, second entry here as well. So, first pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. First pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. Yeah, the dark greens are second entries, the dark reds are first entries. So yeah, we're riding on top of the 20 EMA here, and so that makes me think we might break out of this, but you know, a wedge is a wedge. So also looks like a head and shoulders type pattern here. So you got a couple things to consider here. Yeah, that wouldn't have been bad because you have this count A, B, C. So first pullback, first entry, little teen entry, second pullback, second entry, and you make your scalp. But yeah, I had some reservations because of the wedge. So A, B, C, A. Yeah, we're finding some resistance here. Still on top of 20 EMA. You would have made your point here on the first pullback, which is a good sign for bears, right? Good signal bar here. But unless we pretty much break this level, the 20 EMA, and we're still an uptrend, to be honest. Pretty strong uptrend from the support here. Couldn't even retest this. showing bullish eagerness. Yeah, I mean this would have been hard to trade because you would have no good signal bars here. Yeah, you would have this signal bar to work with, which would have worked out for you. You had this signal bar to work with, which would have worked out for you, but still, the signal bars are ugly, 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 ugly. This is almost a decent signal bar at the top of this range, and you would have made a 1-point scalp. Being patient here. Yeah, this is like a congested area right now. Hard to make a trade. Hard to make a trade with stop orders, to be honest. I might switch between the 2597 tick and the 10,946 tick. The 10,946 is also a fib number, about 5 times more than the 2K one. So I refer to them as a 2K and 10K one, but I'm going to bounce back and forth. I like to do that to see the higher time frames, to see what kind of legs they are making, because I also have the script on these legs as well, and I like to know the counts for these legs. So yeah, on the 10K chart you see this huge congestion here. So on the 10K chart, this is all overlapping bars, just big, like just a big congestion. Essentially trading ranges, essentially people buying with limit orders. Here it looks like separate legs on the lower time frames, and if you go even lower, this is the 610 tick. If you go even lower, you'll have more legs within those legs, right? That makes sense. Smaller time frame, you'll get more legs. So sometimes I like to switch between these 3 charts, but my main is the 2K. Yeah, this is very hard to trade. Very hard to trade. No decision on direction. Upward bias, but still, it's just a big trading range. Happened right after the breakout. Broke out and then started going to a trading range. Yeah, market's deciding what it wants to do. Does it want to actually make this a real breakout or a false breakout? We've had pretty bad days last couple days, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this did either. But for me, trading range in the larger time frame, this is probably going to be in a trading range till the larger time frame breaks out. This won't break out this trading range, obviously. So we just wait. We wait and see. Yeah. So while I was waiting, or while I was focusing on becoming profitable, I just filled my time doing sim accounts, watching some videos on Brooks, reading his books, and yeah, it's just so many things you miss. You know, the first time through, you know, the second time through, you realize all these little things, details, and Al Brooks, he's a genius, you know, and he gives it to you straightforward. You know, there's no perfect setup. You know, there can't be a perfect setup, because if there was, then it won't be perfect anymore, because everyone would take it. And if everyone does the same trade, then you know you can't have that trade. You have to have both buyers and sellers in every trade. And so, all right, so you had this ABC and A move, and the A move failed to go higher. We're actually going lower now, so this is a failed kind of like a failed two-legged pullback. Not necessarily, because typically we reserve that key term for traps, but this failed to make a higher high here, and so we're seeing crazy weakness. We're going under the 20 EMA now, and so this wedge might actually have played out. If I readjust the wedge to match the third leg, it could look a little better. But and so now if we're close under this right here, this bar, I would say this resistance is acting as a true resistance. We're getting long tails now here. Tails are on the bottom, wicks are on top of the shadows of the candle bars. So tails, wicks. So long tail here on the 20 EMA, boom, you see this pop up here, which is a pretty good trade. I just think I just started this recording too quick, but yeah, I was scared of this wedge, so I don't like to go long near resistances, nor short near supports. So especially if the market is respecting those levels, I do not go opposite of those things. Okay, still forming. This candle's still forming. Still has time to close above this candle here. Creating a long tail again. If you look at it, you're just in this range. If I go to higher time frame, it's just in this range still, overlapping this candle bar. So just indecision here. Could be a hard trade here. Yeah. Okay. So closed above this bar. We're still bullish here. Could pop up here. A, B, C. Yeah. This will be a second pullback. Top of the 20 EMA still. Long tails here. I hesitant to take this just because we're still so close to resistance, but signal bar is not bad. I feel like this could go the opposite way here. Yeah, this tail went under this tail, not under this tail, and it closed above this, so we're still bullish, but alright, broke through, went up one tick, got smacked back down, still above one tick, went two ticks, got smacked back down. This would be a two-legged move here. You have A, B, C, A, A, B, C, A. So you have a two-legged move with this downtrend, current downtrend. Be easier to see here. Oh, these are traps. A, B, C, A. Alright. It's getting smacked. This will be a two-legged move. If it hits this, triggers under here. Again, I won't be interested in this because of the congestion. Long tails. It's not a trade. It's not tradable. This is not a tradable area. Anything here right now is not a tradable area. You know, you might say so, but to me, there's nothing tradable here in terms of stop orders. Maybe limit orders, but not stop orders. Alright, one more tick and it will make its 1 point scalp. Scalper's profit, which is 5 ticks. One more tick up. Yeah, I mean, this candle bar has a long tail, but still bare body. And okay, it made a scalper's profit. Yeah, so still bullish here. We're still bullish. It's just not a high probable trade in my mind. It's just an area where I'm just like, you know, if I have any questions about it, I can't take it. I just cannot take it. All right, does this want to break through? Kind of getting like a head and shoulders with a complex right shoulder here. Bar ending on its high, still in this range, so you think this might be bullish, but really you're just smacking your head against the ceiling here in this range. All right, the 10K chart ended on top of its bar. Now it's breaking out. It's breaking out of the range now. Okay, hit my wedge again. Hit my wedge. Still in range. Still in range. It poked above it, less than a point. 3 ticks. This range here. This like looks super bullish. Shaved bar. Long tail. But when you're top of a range, doesn't matter how bullish it looks, to be honest. Hit my wedge, got smacked. I wouldn't be interested in short here because of it riding on top of this 20 MA, going towards this top of the wedge with some pressure here, you know, with some structure and pressure, and so it could break out. So I would not be interested in short here. Plus these big, you know, bull bars, small red bear bars, big bull bar, breakout. You know, people bought here into close, and they made money. So bulls made money. Yeah, but there's still bulls and bears here because it got smacked right there. So if resistances act as resistances, you must trade accordingly. Which in this situation, you must also consider the pressure here, the buildup on top of the 20 EMA with long tails on the 20 EMA. You know, this could be a potential breakout. Right now, there's obviously sellers here. You know, people scalped this wedge, and they made their profit. So once all the scalpers are out, we'll see what happens. Alright. Ending on top of this bar. This is probably gonna break out. People bought right there at the close. People bought the close of that bar. Bought the close of the bar, made a profit. Yep, made a profit. So Al Brooks, one of his trades that I see him do often is 2 bars, trend bars, 2 bull bars right here, 1, 2. Second bar is confirmation, and he'll just buy the top of this bar, buy the top of this bar, which people did, and yeah. So that's what I kind of wait for. I kind of look for that. I don't really trade that, but yeah, I like to look for it to see the bulls are strong here, and the bulls all bought the close of this, and yeah, it hasn't really turned around since then. It went down 1 tick, and went right back up. People who try to get in here. So it's breaking out at this point. Let's see. I want to see this wedge here. See if it X the original wedge using these 2 points extremes. I use this one, but this one might be a little more reliable at this point, the further one. Alright, let's see what happens here in this wedge. If it breaks through this wedge, I'm expecting, I don't know, maybe to even hit this. We'll see. Hit the top of that channel. This is definitely bullish. Still bullish. Very bullish. Big bar. Big solid. Wow. Ending at the top of the tide. This is gonna go higher. And I'm thinking at least midpoint of this channel. At least midpoint. See what it looks like in the 10K chart. Oh, actually we do have resistance here. We might hit this here. What is this? 3375. 3375 resistance level. Did it exhaust itself? I don't know. I don't think so. There's some base here. 3 big bull bars. Slight pullback. I would think the first pullback will be bought back. Yeah. 10K chart resistance. We're at resistance level on 10K chart. Created by the close of these bars. The reason why I count that resistance is because the second time it tried to come up, it could even close above it, or even on it, close to underneath it. It spiked above it, but didn't close above it. So, and you saw a huge sell-off. This is why I'm using this as resistance here. The top of those bodies, and we're back up here. Back up here again. So let's see if the 10K chart can close above this resistance. Big shave bar, that was a confirmation people wanted, I guess. To me, I didn't know how long the range was going to last for. Couldn't trade that. $10K chart is honestly pretty close to 5 minutes. Here it was like 6 minutes. Oh, this one's like longer than that. Can't do math right now. 16 minutes. 16 minutes. I mean, this is pre-market, so once the regular market hits, it's pretty close. 10K charts to the 5 minute. This was 8 minutes here. Ooh. So I think it has resistance, but We'll see. Maybe it exhausted itself, but I don't know. Coming out of a trading range like this typically doesn't exhaust. Typically measures. It's usually a measuring gap, not an exhaustion gap. Exhaustion gaps usually happen. Exhaustion bars usually happen at the end of a trend, right? But not in the beginning of the trend, typically. 5, 6, 7 bars, and then the last bar is like this huge bar. Then you're like, okay, that's probably exhaustion. People are gonna take profits. That's my tick count here. Tick count is 3K still. Let's see. If it closes above this resistance, I think we have much more. We have more to go. Honestly, what trading is, that's why it's slow, painful process. You're just staring at bars and analyzing each bar by bar. 2K more here. Are you a false breakout? Yeah. It's a strong bull breakout. Type bull trend here. Can't go short. Cannot go short. Until you see some weakness, you cannot go short. This is way too strong. Trends typically turn to trading ranges. It's kind of rare that there was a trading range here, a small one. Trading range here, a trend and trading range, trend, trading range. That makes sense, right? If you're trending and then all of a sudden if you're trying to reverse direction, or if you want to continue to go, you'll have a trading range of bulls and bears fighting it out. Either bulls trying to get out of their position, or bulls trying to get in their position, or vice versa. So you get trading ranges coming out of that. We've got about 1K more here, and yeah, looks like it's gonna close above it. That's crazy. So this trend this resistance that was so strong, it's about to break from this incredible bullish move here. I think it's incredible because the angle is so high, unsustainable angle, to be honest, but it's a very strong move nevertheless. Huge move, broke the wedge, broke the resistance. It's gonna hit the 240 soon. We'll see the 240 will act as resistance. So as you can see here, there's a gap. People bought the market here on this bar. See a lot of gaps on that tick chart. 2,597. This looks like, to me, it's going to close above the resistance here. Now it's going to hit his head on the 200, so you got a wedge, resistance, 240, SMA. A lot of things going against this bar here. But price action will say, this should be a measuring gap. You expect another bar the same size as this bar coming up here. If I were to measure it, oh boy, shaved bar here. If I were to measure it, this is a target here, measuring gap. Stopped right at the 240 EMA. I see a slight pullback here, and then it will probably resume upwards. But most likely small trading range here. So you got about 5 of these bars, 4 to 5 bars here before the 10K chart's made. So Yeah, you saw how that gapped up here. People bought the market, and you know, they're still bullish. People are still bullish. I like to see if these people make money, and it lets me know if there's bulls or bears. Definitely bulls right now. Still, look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if I saw a big bar here, big bull bar, I would say that's probably exhaustion. I would wait for one bearish bar, and then I'll go in. I'll go in short there. Also, be two-legged pullback, which is kind of silly, but it is a two-legged pullback. A, B, C, A. Signified by the dark red color. Two-legged pullback, second entry, but also the first pullback on the downside. That's why it's a 0. Counting legs. Trading is a lot easier if you don't have to count all the legs. You just have it count for you. Okay, yep, we're seeing small trading range getting hit by the 240 EMA right here. Good with this. 240 EMA is acting as short-term resistance here. I would not be interested in this. Even though on the bigger time frame it's hitting a resistance, I cannot trade this. It's too strong, this move. The bars are shrinking, that's true, and now we might have a bearish bar here. Incredible move. Yep, so these wicks, these wicks didn't lie, and the fact that it closed higher than this also gave us clues of this gigantuan move. Alright, very bearish bar here. Very good signal bar if you were to trade it. After hitting resistance here. I'm not interested though. This could be a trap, easily a trap. Easily a trap. Easy trap. So a trap will be ready after this, right? So if it goes down, triggers this, but doesn't make a scalper's profit, which is 5 ticks away from this stop here, signified by this diamond. The price goes down here, triggers a down leg, and only goes less. It goes less than 5 ticks. We'll be in trap city, right? We'll be in trap, and yeah, easy trap. This is a perfect place to get a trap. Strong bullish move breakout, and traders are trying to go counter trend to this strong bull breakout, and they'll pay for it. They pay for it. They'll pay with their foolishness, right? They'll pay with money. Their foolishness is expensive, but looks like people are not foolish enough. It might not even trigger the down leg, but you kind of want it to if you're a bull. You want that down leg to trigger, trap in more bears, making this go higher. But yeah, so I don't know if they'll have the fuel to go higher without that trap. We'll see. Looks fine to me. It's trading range here. Makes sense at resistance, 240 SMA on the 10K chart. Yeah, you do have a target here. Where's my target? It's about 338,750. So I want to mark that here. 338,750. Mark that here. Gold bar for the measuring move. Yeah, I could not trade this congestion area. Yeah. C, A. Actually, that was a two-legged move right here. A, B, C, A. Okay, okay. In my trap now, you have a micro double top here, missed by one tick. Shows more bearishness, but still range. So, you know, when this gets hit, people might be ready with limit orders. Now you have here ranges mean that both bulls and bears were just here. So I want this to trigger and see what happens. I want to see the trap. Or it just might flush down and there'll be a false breakout, then we'll be maybe looking for short opportunity. But right now I'm looking for a trap opportunity with a measured move here. Okay, we're close to triggering this. Trap here. People buying with limit orders at the bottom of this body. Okay. Trap. We're in a trap right now, Trap City. As you can see by the T here is a trap. I might change the color of this to magenta. I like the magenta color, but the T means a trap. This signal bar here just means that the next leg, at the current situation it's in, the next leg, if it hits this, or if the price goes up to here, it'll create a new leg, and yeah, it'll be a trap leg, and it'll be a 2, so that'd be the second or third pullback. Third pullback first to entry. So we have a trap ready for those foolish bears right here. Let's see if the trap will hit. Alright, I'll have a, let's see, I don't like this, I don't like how I made this lower high here. The reason why I don't like this lower high is because that means people had limit orders one tick below here. So if it does hit this trap, there might be limit orders here. It's going to try again, second attempt to break down. People bought with limit orders right here. Pushing the price back up. Alright, definitely in trading range. I don't know if this trap is even desirable. Definitely indecision here. I personally think if it hits this, if it goes down here again, it's gonna make a 1-point profit most likely. If it goes back down here, if it can get back down here. Yep, you got indecision here. Market's going to open about 1 minute. We have a false breakout. Are we going to come back down? What's happening? Trading range. Okay. This went down here. It's probably going to flush. Probably flush downwards. If not, if it comes back up all the way here now, yep. Alright, it's going to go. One tick lower. People bought with limit orders, 1 tick lower than here. Bearish bar. This is probably gonna go down. Yep. Okay. So we're not in trap. We're not in our trap city anymore. It just hit the scalper's profit. Now it's going back up. It's going back up strong. Going back up strong. Going back down. Market just opened. Market's going haywire. Going back to the wedge. Breaking down the wedge. Coming back above the wedge. Engulfed bar here. Ooh. 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 Comes back up here. It's gonna fly. Crazy. Oh man, this. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what's happening? Crazy trading range right now. Looks disgusting. Look at this. Look at all this indecision. No one knows what's happening. No one knows what to do. Okay. It's gonna test a 20 EMA. False breakout. This 240 EMA proved to be good resistance. We're back down under our wedge. Shaved bar. Wow, that was a good signal bar right there. Should have got in there. Alright. Coming back up to the wedge. Halfway on this bar. About halfway. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Just incredible. People just buying, selling limit orders. 1 tick lower every time. It looks like a flag to me, but it's a little curled a little too much for a flag now, in my opinion. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. This might be a day I might even trade. It's just so choppy. Oh boy, that's super choppy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. Is that a double bottom here? On the 20 EMA? I'm thinking this is a false breakout now. Typically this, measuring gaps. The market just for future purpose. Yeah, I mean, we're still in this big bar here. It's still in a trading range. It's trading range after trading range, man. Look at this. Trading range, broke out to another trading range. Just looks terrible. Looks terrible to me. Untradeable. This is untradeable. Unfortunate that the video will have to be like this. Okay, breaking down. Slowly breaking down. This does not mean much to me. Breaking down like this. people buying with limit orders in the bottom of this range. Probably people selling limit orders right here. It's just going to be limit order city. Just everything's limit orders right now. People are killing it. People are making tons of money right now, believe it or not. But this strategy is just not meant for this type of stuff. Still playing on the 20 EMA. I will not consider anything short unless we're under the 20 EMA. Or if we're just grossly above the 20 EMA, which we were like here, but look at this, all that indecision. New leg up. They actually had to break out to do that. Pierced it. We have a trap on our hands right now. Let's see how this ends. Still a range. 10K chart. Ugly. Ooh, that's a good signal bar with the trap. But in a range, again, doesn't matter. Does not matter in a range. Your trap didn't even make money. Didn't make your scalpers profit. It's reverse engulfing bar. No, not engulfing yet. One more tick up. Engulfing bar. Still no. Still no. Engulfing bar. You saw how it zoomed up. That means stops were hit. People had stop orders here, and it got smacked back down. That means there weren't enough stop orders to even make a scalper's profit. I think this is going down. I think this is going down. Yep, it's going down. Definitely going down. Just ready for this to break out here. I mean, this is unsustainable, this angle. Wow. Oh, breaking out, never mind. Going back up. Incredible. Goodness gracious, what is happening? Oh, this is ugly. No, this, if you want to talk about confusion, this is confusion right here. That's crazy. This is really nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty confusion. All these wicks are these tails here. Huge range right now. So many 2K charts. Every bar is like, it's like a minute. This is like a minute. Okay, breaking down. Breaking down. Make a decision. Make a decision. It's making, it's deciding. Market still is getting closer and closer to this edge. It's running out of time. Market's running out of time here. Oh my gosh, this is nasty. Wow. This is congestion. If you want to talk about congestion, this is what we're talking about. This is when, you know, we call choppy markets. This is what we're talking about. Okay, breaking down, breakdown, broke down, breaking down. Looks like the market made a decision here. 10K chart proved to be good. Broke down here. Here's a two-legged move, A, B, C, A. Two-legged move on a 10K chart. But it's pretty strong, pretty strong. Big bear bars. People sold right here. Shade bar, bounced right back up. Shaped bar. Probably going to enter into another trading range right here. Yep. If it actually went up here, gave me a second leg down, I'll be interested. False breakout, congestion to trend. Will it give me a new leg up? Probably not. It's probably gonna zoom back down, break down here. Yep. Didn't even make a new leg up. Still, wow, trading range though. Again, overlapping bars, overlapping candles, overlapping wicks, breakdown immediately into another trading range. People have limit orders there. Typically would be interested in this, but this looks like a trading range again. I don't know. I can't trade this. You know, when you have overlapping bars, 4 overlapping bars like this, it's just trading range. Why are trading ranges so bad? Because people are buying with limit orders. So when you think you're getting in with the, you are getting with a stop order, but you're hitting their limit orders, which puts you in the worst position possible. Okay, stop orders were hit actually right there. As you can see, it zoomed down. Might be interesting in a two-legged pullback here. If this makes a two-legged pullback, makes another leg up, I'll be interested in a two-legged pullback here. Would have to break this. Two-legged pullback coming up right here. I'm interested in this two-legged pullback if it doesn't go up like crazy. Close under 20 MA, I'll be interested. It is going up. Too strong, too strong, too strong. Almost recovered this entire bearish move. Halfway. Right under the range here. And is strong. If this goes under the 20 MA, I'll be interested in going, but right now. Yep, looks bullish. Are we ready with an order here if it does come back down? Basically recovered this entire breakdown almost. No, that signal bar is not good enough for me. This is crazy. A, B, C. Maybe it'll give me a better signal bar here. Okay, that's a better signal bar. Double bottom. If it doesn't hit this, I'd be interested in a short here. But man, that double bottom got bought up real quick. That means people have limit orders right here at the bottom of this bar. That means bulls are in control. People sold the limit orders right here, top of this. So they're still bears here. Did not even reach the top of this yet. If it takes the one above, I am not interested in a short. Again, another range. Range, breakdown, range, range. Ooh, that's good. zones here. It's not a trading range. Because so many trading ranges, I just feel like I could easily scale in and out here. Alright, so we're trying to break even now. Someone against us. Alright, got out. Got out pretty much break even. I don't know. But I'm pretty confident I can scale in and out today because of the choppiness of this market. I'm gonna switch my orders to 2 now. I could sell the top of this bar. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Sold 21.75. Sold. Bought 21.25. 21. Not sure what happened. Moved way too fast for me. Yeah, this is definitely it's gonna be choppy today. This was crazy. Finally broke down. Perfect timing. And recovered some, and now it's building again pressure here. I don't know, I'm gonna join this market limit order soon. Everything's limit orders right now. Change my lot to 2. Should I do 2 wide stop? How do you look like here? Still, even on the 610 chart, it's choppy. All these gaps, people buying, people selling, buying. Right at the market. 610 again is also a Fibonacci number. Okay, they try to break out, but I got smacked back down by limit orders again. Jeez Louise. Alright, now it's breaking down. Or is it? Jeez. I don't know what's going on. Huh. Oh my goodness. It's insane. I can't trade this market. This is too crazy. This is so crazy. I don't know what to do. I mean, limit orders, but where do I buy limit orders? You know, top of this bar, top of the range, bottom of the range. I mean, I'm sure you can literally buy or sell anywhere at this point. You know, I could sell right now if I wanted to, and I'll make money. Sell near the top, anywhere near the bottom, buy anywhere near the bottom here. $10K chart, confusion. And right at the resistance to where we were at before. Starting to curl over. Trading range. Looks like we're at the top of the trading range now. Looks like we're about to break out or more trading range. I don't know. Okay. Sort of breaking out, I guess, here. People are going to buy this. People are going to buy that for sure. It's actually two-legged pullback. A, B, C, A. Trap. Wow, but it smacked right back down. Jeez, got smacked. Still people buying them orders. Just waited right there. So waited at the top of this. broke out and it's actually finding support at the top of this range now. This might be a good buy right there. I would be looking to buy right here. Why? Should I? No, I can't. I cannot. I'm sorry. This trading range, I'm too scared. The trading ranges are crazy right now. More probability selling here to make money than buying. Top of the trading range, you do not want to buy. I'm tempted to call this, some sort of support at the moment. It couldn't make a lower low. Yeah, I just can't. Oh, okay. Made a lower low now. Trading range. Closed above it. It's nice, but the lower low concerns me. Let's see if I was right. If this touches this and breaks out, then I was wrong, I guess, because I'm not in it, but too scared. Too much of a wuss. Yep, I just see this so choppy. Oh, goodness gracious, this is crazy. Choppiness. This is the definition of choppy. This is definitely making a bull flag here. Bull flag. It hasn't shot back down, which makes me feel like it might break out, because in the range it should just come back down. It's very slowly going down. This is gonna break out. I put my money where my mouth is. Okay, made 1 point, make the scalper's profit. Scalper's profit. Plus more, there it is, there's a breakout, yep. So I guess I was wrong, it did break out. Took forever though. It's still very choppy looking. This is the measure move up here. If you hit it. This is a bull bar, I might buy it. Nope, bear bar. Trap. Potential trap. Every two-legged pullback, there is a trap waiting. Potential trap right here. Right after breakout. Nope, trading range proves to be too strong. Limit orders are too strong right now. Well, it engulfed anyone who was not able to be filled. It made a perfect scalper's profit and engulfed it. So we're getting closer and closer to my target here, which is this gold bar. People most likely will be taking profits at this gold bar. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't trade this. I mean, back signal bar, I don't know. It's just, okay. It's gonna hit my target soon. Now there's some turmoil for sure. Very close to my target. This could be the exhaustion we're looking for. I want to look for one bear bar. Looking for a bear bar now, and I will get it. It didn't even hit the target. It missed about one tick. Give me a bear bar. Interested in this. Whoa, didn't even hit it. Feel me? Feel me? Feel me? Feel me? Hello, feel me? Still not filled. If it goes above this, I will get in break even, get out break even. Okay, trying to get a break even now. Again, target hit. Trying to get break even just because it pierced my it did break my signal or break my stop. Yeah. That wasn't what I was looking for. That was a bar I was looking for. Should have gotten that bar. Small profit, very small profit, but that was the bar I should have gotten. Yep, hit my target perfectly. Well, one tick above, came back down. Now, we're so far from 20 EMA. Could be hitting another short, but we'll see. I mean, I'm so confident that, even if it did go up again, like zoomed up, sooner or later it will have to come back down to 20 EMA. And you can break even at any point in time. Plus, it's a choppy market today. Now, this might have its moment going upwards, but it's going to chop again soon. It's already chopping right now. Alright, tune back in later. So that's it for now. Alright, we're getting to a crucial point here. This is the previous all-time high. Now I think it's going to act as resistance. So I'm going to wait for a bearish bar after it hits this level here. It's a spike channel. One tick away. Okay, touched it. I think it's resistance. Alright, that was a little difficult, but yeah, clear resistance at the previous all-time high. Sold off like crazy. Terrible signal bar. Should sell here. EMA acting as support. Most likely will pop. 20 EMA still acting as support. Pretty good signal bar now for second leg down. Also a two-legged move. Let's try this. It breaks above this previous wick. Nope. As always, I feel confident be able to scale in here at any time. Target's gonna be filled. Come on, fill me. Fill me. Filled. Where's my stop? Break even. +1 tick. Can we catch a runner here? Nope. Fortunately not. Take a move, look for a trap here. Shave bar but failed to reach previous high. Closed underneath it by 2 ticks. Shave bar both sides. Wow, look at this bar. Potentially high of the day right here. Perfect timing too, right at the old all-time high. Still kind of bullish. Big bar, big green bar. Went about halfway, created a tail. It's a hard short to come by. Guess people are selling with limit orders. Probably gonna range here for a little bit. Alright, I'm back. Alright, we're getting to a very interesting place here. We are about to hit the top of this channel on both channels here. How they intersect is around the perfect timing that we're about to hit it. So I have an order ready for it right up here. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 10 green bars. This is going to exhaust soon. If it hasn't already. We're entering short here. Opportunity comes up. Limit orders are still being bought up here. Are you ready here with the order? In, scale in if it goes against me. It's not going to. You see how it jumped down? People are very eager to get in this. Filled. Probably get stopped out. We'll see. See how there's a gap here? That means there's eagerness to sell here because yep. Bears sold the market right at the close of this bar, creating a gap. It's a power if you have a good tick count. I should have scalped it all out just because of the nature of the market right now, but yeah. There is a two-legged move, surprisingly enough. A, B, C, A as a two-legged move, but yeah, it is what it is. Filled the gap. Either one more push up, or yeah, or it'll just come down at least to the 20 EMA. That's what you're thinking. Signal bar was ugly, but the context was amazing, and actually this like almost practically ended up becoming the signal bar right here, which it went down one tick, okay, closed right at it. So at this point you kind of want a small pullback to get back in again, but we'll see. See if we can get two scalps from this. But yeah, I mean, it's just context-wise, you have this like impossible, unsustainable uptrend here, hitting the top of this channel, created by, you know, these points here, these 3 points, this one, this one, this one. Finally approached it along with this channel here. And now we're just heading down. Now this would have been a good swing trade, so that's the problem with this method. Sometimes you scalp good swing trades, which 1 point will be 1-to-1 ratio will be right here. You know, if you want a 2 times reward, it'd be way down here. But yeah, that'd be a good swing trade. You know, the difference between swing trade is that your stop would have been way up here, even if you hit the 1 point scalp. So it's gonna at least hit the 20 EMA. Beautiful bar on the 10K chart. Coming back on this wedge to test it. Okay, so we now wait for another move up, and then see if there's another opportunity there. Wait. Alright, found some support at the 20 EMA. No problem. Made a point, easy point. Are we gonna get a double top here? Found support basically at the 20 EMA, 2K chart, but on the wedge on the 10K chart. We double top here, we'll see. Micro double top. It's half point off, break even. These guys are sweating for sure. Right down, up. Still in this channel, it's crazy, incredible. Channel's very strong. Went to one side of the channel to the other side of the channel. Three bull bars here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me sure sit in a short here. For a two-legged pullback and a two-legged pullback and a second pullback. Double top. Creating a type of bear flag here. Okay. Long wicks here. Retesting the bottom here. 21, 28, 8. Here we go. Not a minute. Gotta scale in if I have to. Trade is going against me already. Double top. Still in, still okay here. Just in case it just zooms up. I don't want that to happen to me. Still in this range here. Two-legged pullback trap to the upside. But near the top of this, it's just here like the resistance, so expectation is that this starts to go down at least a little bit. Okay, back to where we began. Gives quite a scare here. Looks like we'll get filled. Hit our target. It's coming back up. Fill me. Fill me. Fill me. Fill me. Filled. And yeah, let's see how. Let's get this runner going. This could be a big runner here. Big runner here, potentially. Or not. Just opt out. Yes, so the bounce right here could have been caused by many reasons. So you might be wondering what these lines are here. Well, they are points if you would have taken the worst case possible scenario trade, which is right here, this trap. How many scale-ins would it take to break even? So if you had scaled in here after this down bar, bear bar, then your midpoint would be right here. That would be your break even. That would have not reached. So you have to scale in one more time way up here. Here's the middle, nothing reached. And then one more time right here. Right here, and you would have broken even. If you got in one more time here, broke even right there. So people might have broke even, saved commissions even, and yeah. So it would cost three scale-ins. This is like worst case scenario, I think, for this day. You could have broken even much sooner other parts of this chart, but this was probably the worst case scenario. Two strong bull bars. And the reason why I chose this one is because it was a trap. Yeah. Otherwise, you had to be able to break even many other times. I was in this trade, but I did break even already, like early when I saw it starting to do some interesting stuff. Disappointing bars, so I just got out. So where are we on the day today? We are at 102.35. Not bad. That's about 2%. That's with commissions, so 2% with commissions. We're on track here. 2%, yeah, that would take, if I did 2% every day, 50 days, 20 days in a trading month, around, so 2.5 months, so 2 to 3 months, yep, if you can keep on the track of 2%, yeah, 2% a day, but most likely I won't be on 2% a day. It might be 1%, 2% might be I might have a red day. So, but we'll try to stay on track at least 1% a day. Okay, we got something interesting going on here. We're still in this channel. Channel's being readjusted now. Okay. Okay. This is two-legged pullback, and it was successful for 5 ticks exactly. And eagerness from the bulls as they got in at market, so pushing this 1 bar. So you see this gap here, you see this gap here, these gaps, because I think we're on a tick count that most people are using. So that could also be a clue to be like, okay, the bulls are here, strong bulls, and if you wanted to, you could have done this two-legged move A, B, C, A. That's a really good two-legged move off the 20 EMA, off the channel here, this trend line, and strong uptrend. The only reason why I didn't want to do this is because we're so close to resistance here. Who knows, this could be the reversal point, and sometimes reversal points are very strong, and yeah, that's why I didn't do that. But nevertheless, pretty good, pretty solid, pretty good signal bar. Yeah, I just saw this, so I thought I would run into it, but I guess not. Alright, pausing. Alright, this is the wrap up. So yeah, I'm gonna stop trading now. It's a little past 3:40. Yeah, typically I don't like to trade the last 30 minutes. So recap today, profit 120. It's about 2.5%. Yeah, so we're getting there slowly, surely. Had a couple good trades here. Let's see. Yeah, I had a scale in maybe once or twice. I'll do maybe you can see the trades in the video, but I'll leave all the info in the description. But overall, it was an up day for sure. But in the going upwards, I would say it was a very choppy day. Like, look at this choppiness. Here's a final trend, clean bars, clean trend, and then it's choppy, overlapping bars, strong trend, clear trend, pretty clear. So you had a moment, about 2 hours, I'd say, it's pretty clear, and then choppy to the end. I mean, it's clear trend, but it's choppy throughout. So I would say it's probably a pretty hard day for a lot of people today, even though it's such a strong uptrend. It's just been hard to trade, right? How would you trade this? These moments of congestion, these moments here, unless you just banked on the fact that this was going to be an up day. You had pretty strong 20 EMA. It finally broke, and now it's, this 20 EMA is pretty telling right now. Even the gap here, as you can see. But yeah, it's gonna probably end up pretty close to previous all-time high. But yeah, that's it for today for me. Pretty happy with the profits here, but yeah, let's keep it going. Till next time.